Okay, here we are, another White Mountains trek. We're gonna head up that way. Mount Adams, Mount Jefferson. Hopefully stay at a place called the Perch. Some tent platforms way up there in the gully. I'm here with Mainedwella. Hey!
Hello, folks.
We're right next to the highway off of Route 2. There's our vehicle. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Well, we're up here again, like I said, hiking in the White Mountains. We got a Hurricane Irene coming up the east coast. We're up in New Hampshire, so hopefully it'll skirt to the coast. Right now the weather's perfect. It's hot, but sunny. Tomorrow afternoon it's supposed to get cloudy and probably rain tomorrow night. And then we're gonna pack up and hopefully head out of here Sunday morning without getting too wet. So I'll keep you posted. Yeah. Yeah. This Mainedwella going up these stairs that they've somehow constructed along the ledges here. We're almost up to this. Hey, Mainedwella, hey. We're almost up to the Perch. That's where we're hopefully going to make camp tonight. I'll take some video when we get up there. All right. I'm going to go on up and meet Mainedwella and get out of here. All right. Hey, be careful over there. Yeah. This is just wonderful, folks. Just gorgeous. Just wonderful. James, this is that big ravine we're looking at from down below.
This is probably that training spot we saw, right?
Yeah.
Way down there?
Yeah. Fabulous. Looking back down where we came from, way down the bottom of this ravine. Route 2 runs East to west way down there. Hey, what, buddy? This wouldn't be fun in the winter. It'd be an icy mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, crampons for sure. Very pretty. What do you think? You want to head on up?
I'm ready.
All right. It's hot, huh, James?
Yes, indeed.
We're both sweating big time. We're almost to our destination today. It's called the Perch. So we keep going up that way. Just an absolutely, we've been so lucky with weather this year so far, James. Absolutely perfect. We do have that hurricane moving up our ass though. Should be here around Sunday. So hopefully we'll see you guys later. Mainedwella, we're eating there. Mountain House.
Mountain House. Chili mac with beef.
Nice.
My favorite.
And I'm doing another Coleman. Tonight it's a cheesy tomato pasta. I gotta tell you, man. It's good. I tried the Southwest chili a few weeks ago on October Mountain. But this knocks it out of the park, man. This is good stuff. Found out what I did with the Southwest chili. I just added too much water. But yeah, this is delicious. Definitely recommend this one. And again, for under $5, can't go wrong. And what's a backpacking trip without goldfish? Yeah, baby. Just a gorgeous vista. Mainedweller and I are up here on the side of Mount Adams, above our tent site, waiting for the sun to go down. This sunset's going to be amazing. Right now we're a little above, what do you think, about 4,500 feet? Maybe more. This is going to be a great sunset, folks. Hope to show it to you. Yeah, baby. Here's the sunset we were waiting for. It's getting dark quick. Look at that. That's beautiful. This is what it's all about right here. Yeah. Just fantastic. This is definitely the calm before the storm. There's barely a cloud in the sky, buddy.
Yeah. Couldn't ask for a more perfect day than this.
Oh man. All right, we're gonna head back to our campsite. It's getting dark quick, and probably call it a day pretty soon. Huh? The sun's almost gone. It is gone now. All right. Talk to you guys later. Good morning. It's about 7:30. We broke camp. We're heading up to the summit of Mount Adams. It's the second highest peak in the presidentials up here in the White Mountains. Down below, it was clear. Sun wasn't quite up yet, but beautiful. Now we're getting up here in typical White Mountains weather. It's clouded over. We're hoping to summit and then descend on a different trail, more direct path down to our vehicle. Show you. It's a beautiful path. Mainedwella up ahead of me. It's real muggy. The air's thick. This must be the beginning of Irene, that hurricane coming up the east coast. It's not supposed to be in this area until late Sunday, Monday. We were informed last night by the caretaker at the tent site we crashed at that they're closing the White Mountain National Forest down. At 6 p.m. tonight, Saturday night, they're closing it down for hikers and campers due to the hurricane coming in. They don't want to be responsible for rescuing people during the rain and wind or whatever gets up this way. So that's a bummer. We're hoping to get another night up in here somewhere. But hey, it is what it is. Better be safe than sorry. So we're almost up there, I think, unless this is a false summit. Oops, sorry about that. Snagged on a branch, folks. All right, I'll take some more video when we get up on there. Hey, it's a trail we just came up, or going up. Yeah, the summit looks pretty cloudy.
Whoa.
You did? I don't know if you can see those clouds moving in, folks, but they're coming in. Just beautiful up here. I don't know if you can see this big ravines, how we hiked in all the way down, way over that white thing is a building, way down on Route 2. The summit's up in those clouds there. So I'm not going to spend too much time videotaping this, although it's beautiful. We got to get up there before the storm rolls in. Sorry about the wind, guys. These clouds are ripping, man. I don't know if you can see how fast they're moving. We're heading up that way. You can see Jim up there. Way up there. gonna head up here, summit this mountain, Mount Adams, and get on out of here because this weather's not looking good. Well, pardon the wind, guys. We're almost to the top. Virtual whiteout up here. The summit's up beyond James there. You can't even see it. Again, I hope the wind isn't too loud. We'll see you at the top. Wow, the wind's died down considerably, James. We just left the summit up there. Total whiteout conditions, not snow, but just misty clouds. And the wind was quite strong. The temperatures dropped probably at least 10, maybe 15 degrees. We're on our way down the Lowe's path, a different trail back to our car. Again, visibility is nil right now. So, that's where we're going. Sorry about the wind. We're going that way. Alright. We'll probably see you guys at the bottom, I hope. This is beautiful up here. A whole lot of rocks. Yeah, I believe right beyond this little cut right here, it drops off into what's called the Great Gulf. That's where James and I hiked last year, up the head wall of Mount Washington. Mount Washington is actually up there in the clouds. It's the top of it's, I would guess, about over here, but you can't see it. We were just up Mount Adams up there, and then Mount Clay's over in there. But that's quite a drop off right over there. All right. Pretty windy. Yeah. Well, we're back. We made it back to the trailhead. As chilly and cloudy and breezy as it was up top of Mount Adams, it's God, it feels like it's about 80.
Yeah, that's it.
It's pretty freaking hot.
Yeah.
We're both just absolutely drenched. What time you got, James?
4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock, so we hit the trail about 7:30. So it's been a long day. And yeah, we're gonna, like I said in my earlier video, they've closed down the White Mountain National Park due to this impending hurricane coming up the coast tomorrow. So they don't want people up in there in case they gotta rescue people. So we're forced to either drive home tonight, which neither one of us want to do, or we're going to try to find a campground somewhere and crash for the night and then head out in the morning. For some reason James's alarm is going off. So yeah, we're probably going to try to grab a campground somewhere up here in New Hampshire and crash for tonight. I'll try to get some video if we find a site. All right. Vaseline with cotton balls and Vaseline. We got lucky. We found a KOA campground on the way home. It's only about 2 miles from the trailhead where we were. So they had a site. we took it, and we're gonna get a fire going and cook some hot dogs. They had some hot dogs at there's a store type thing at the KOA, so we bought some hot dogs, some buns. We're gonna roast some hot dogs. Oh, yeah. That baby going. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear me earlier, but what I was trying to say was we're heading back because we can't stay in the White Mountain National Forest tonight. They're not allowing hikers in there because of the hurricane coming. I personally don't think it'll be that bad. It's supposed to get some rain later tonight, but yeah, I'm not really into camping in campgrounds, but in this case it's better than going home a night early. So yeah, we pulled into this KOA not knowing if they'd have any tent sites. It really isn't a bad site. There's nobody really around us. They say it's a primitive site, but I guess it's primitive. There's our vehicle, so how primitive can it get? There's obviously a fire ring. There's somebody way over there. And here's our tent set up. I'm not really a big fan of setting my tent up on this gravelly stuff, so this particular site has a nice little area over here where Jimmy's got his MSR hubba set up. And a nice little soft spot. And here's my REI quarter dome. Yeah, so, and there's a nice canopy up ahead with no widowmakers or dead branches, if you will. So yeah, we're gonna weather the storm. I've yet to actually use this tent in the rain, so in a sick way I'm kind of hoping it does rain so I can check it out. And nor has Jimmy used his in the rain. So we'll see how it goes. Worst case scenario, we hop in the car, but we're not going to do that. Alright, like I said, there's a camp store over here. Picked up Jimmy had a good idea of picking up some hot dogs and buns and roasting them over the fire. Why not, man? Feel like a kid again. Alright, I won't bore you with that part of it. And we'll see you later. Well, we're heading back. We got up, packed up our wet tents, started raining about midnight. Not real windy yet, but heading back south on 93 in New Hampshire through the White Mountains. It's raining hard, wind's not an issue. So, we'll see. We're driving into this storm coming up the coast. It should be in the Massachusetts area, the storm that is, in a couple hours, the brunt of it, or what's that worth, whatever that's worth. So we'll see. Alright, talk to you. Yeah, it's raining now. A little harder now, James.
Just a little.
Woo! Alright. Oh, it said it was going to get heavier. That it is. Yeah, the further we head south, the harder it rains. Brutal. Hey guys, well, got back to James's house after driving about 4.5 hours from the White Mountains. Got in my truck, heading home now. I got about an hour to go to get to my house. And yeah, this Hurricane Irene, I guess the worst of it in this area is yet to come, but there's a lot of leaves and debris and branches down, a few trees here and there. But right now it's just a little bit windy and raining, so that's good. little things like this. I don't know if you can see that branch down right there. Things like that happening. So we'll take a slow ride home. But yeah, overall had a great weekend. Got up there Friday afternoon. Weather was just terrific, just clear, beautiful. Stayed up at the place called the Perch on a tent platform. Had a great night. Again, that's when the caretaker informed us that we had to be out of the state park by 6 p.m. Saturday due to this hurricane coming in. They just didn't want to be responsible for rescuing anybody up in there during the storm. So it's all right. We found a campground up in that area, and we're lucky enough to get a site. Stayed last night instead of driving 5 hours home, and that was a good move. Had a good time. Yeah, so everybody's safe, everybody be good, and we'll catch you next time. All right.